Abusia me ma akwaba emra sunsum nkomo odwumadie so ya transe ya ba bedi nkomo bebre na abusia ebi ya nenne ana wanya kwanya oba betie ya Apostle Ekatso Ministry ana sabri ohwe na nkomo ni nyina pompon so no ejina yenua ma yenua mema wo ndi dwa obi edi dwa wo hu ne ho ano ekwan ben so ana nei wo baba betwe edom edi aba wadwuma na wo yenim na omso aba beto ade edi ama wo obiro be ka se customers ekwan ben so na wo befa na watimi atwe customers edi aba wadwuma nim ma watimi aba beto ade ama wo eno ho nkomo ade aba bedi Apostle Ekatso ewie emre nyagopo yusu ne yie pa na uyo obi a wadi na chi a wo sampa adanse dia amanfo odie no anya asem ketwa enti eho abehia se wo se ye ne di se nkomo we ma edwadefo enso nya so emfa so Apostle mama akwaba emra sunsum nkomo dwubadie so
yeah boko die
bibia boko Apostle Ekatso members sorry no se na eko
yeah oh bibia okay ya hwe ye wo Volta region
that's right
ho sokode bogame na memi ya igbeni hana mitsi hana sorry fie no wo na nkrofo free baby bebre Nigeria ni ade
ba
me say time na so say ye bebo ya kromfo so
that's right
a chire mu
that's right
haban fa so de ti anyakopon bo haban eni nyama etwa ho hia ni nyina no ni nyina wo mission anabota ye nti anyakopon ebo mu what you say ba ko say bebre na enim na manipa bebre ebre enti u follow me page no Apostle Ekatso Ministry on Facebook ni TikTok a wo be hu say susum nyama na me kire wo ho na me kire wo so a adanse nkwa na eba say obuba kwa koye wo sohwe na ye adwuma ma wa obetumi atana mo ahwehwe ye chikwan
that's right Apostle Sabre said me kan ye no ye nuanom ma na ye nuanom me ma won di dwa edwadie nkoso said se mpo no obi ba beto ade wo mo nchen kura no ada no bo achibidin eneyi sunsum enkomo aye ba bedie yi ene se ekwan ya ye nuanom fa so na sunsum mu no omotimi atwe customers e de abom adwuma me ton ade ekwan ben so na mefa na metimi atwe edom e de aba beto ma ade
okay binum na free oto ade na ye nton won se ewo kwan bebre bi a ediba
yeah
obi wo ho obeka ko ji loan abeto nyama go shop ba obi an beto obi baba bebi sani bo obeka se me kwa ba on be biem obi kwa be aka so be down payment ama e jiro aka se me nto biem uyo obi a woto ade aye nto anasika sem how pa ade a metumi a kire pa enu hu nkomo na eba be disisi a
that's right
uyi wazumbi na utie ni ye na ukoye a me nya sure say ebe dey 3 do 3-4 days uba be dey adanse die baba
that's right
pabi ye wo hunhum a mo ba sase we so a omo mba se bia omo ba be se ye ba nyama omo wo no e na ye mpe o te de me kana se ye kasa ntuntum ene ntuntum enye se bia ntuntum e pese o ka no prawo enye ni bota ye no
ono so nya de waduan na
dia no mi twi no mi egbeni te mo fa no sama mi wa
emuda obaso
ntumtum no oba be ka o se ono so no onya duane bi afiri wo mu
yeah
tio enti enye se bia ntumtum no ni mission is oba be ma o malaria there bi onya mfaso bi afiri wo mu ba ono twi mfaso no wie a na wo bebre what you say ye fa ni se emoa se moa onyansa sisi anasa o matumi akasa o meka se ye nipa that ne ye be forma emoa mo because ye ku omu e de ye duane ye ku omu na ye omu ya ba ye wi a ye nidie ahu so de me kana se and this animal kingdom no emoa be ka se ye nipa that ne ye be forma omu because ye kuma de saara so na hu bebre ba sase we so omu no omu ba nyama omu wo na omu ba be chiche no ebi ka o sa entomi bua wa brabo no ma woni beji
okay
ahu so de kana de enu na ye from mo se hunhunfin ye wo be ye fita ho ena ye be ye kokko ho ena ye wo be ye tuntum ho be ye fita no e ade a ye di hu ade odifo bebre e yusu di hu ade obetumi abo wodi sisi agere enu no ye be ye fita na mo di ye what you say ba ye wo be ye tuntum a obi betumi agina ni dem umman sika bi na wagina sika no so e dia se wadwuma
the best say wadwuma no
obi wo ho o che na ade na wagina achede na odi ma no so no say na be tuntum ye adwuma wo na odi asay ade no nti bo say stock esi wo obi abesi no nsuo kra wo di che no ba wakoma mu no e adoye na wo ye e papa na wo ye ba wo ba wo no ni pa na koye sare na wo di asay wa adwuma ye nto wa de abiem ahozo de mi kana say obi wa obi di ntuma be che no obi a Christmas no de akoche baby obi de akoche obi ni pa no ko di ade kro no o de boko to ni dem na o de be tuntum de achichiri wa adwuma na wa adwuma asay enti ade a mi ba be kire ne no e pam huhufin Who be si sika kwan.
Okay.
Who be si inshira kwan. Who be si obi oho abaka say papa ye nche made da. Adi say ye ka ene na first program ye no watwi mu.
That's right.
Me bibia from fra broche na ba me honom over come page over. Adanse bibia ye potokasa. What you see here. And the baby crowd him say me on Nigeria. They began hire na me wo e wo Volta region. So called the Bogame. Sunday bia ya sorry wa. Open ba Saturday. No be da sorry fie ha. Anaju ye ha ba na ye adwuma ni to me. Oba be dware ha ba na ya bon ho ban. Na wa ko baby. And ti we obi a obi be se obo onche wade. We ade we ye wo December mu. Ye na hwe achede do do obenya.
Okay.
Ye na hwe de we amanfo be go store ho abeto nyama. E ma wo ye mu hwe o. Me kire obi bia na wa kokoye.
Kire obi bia.
Baby haban bi wa ha. Podcast amo ye friend no Sanso.
Alungun to green.
Alungun to green. Mo kro kan for friend Alungun to green.
Yeah. And
yeah ye friend no I before your friend no Vongo. Baby haban we ya haban bia. E what to me obey super ana ade a ye friend no Barlock so.
Barlock.
E what to me sronko bia manfo bebre ennim. Baby, unin se mi matana mi na nanchen. Aberiwa na matana nanchen. Wonya 136 years asana wo frame.
That's right.
Masua nyama bebre na mission bi na me de ba sase we so. E ka honhoma fa ana ye ka obi a onim dimdie wa ha ban bo pa wo Ghana ha. Ye boni patria. E bia me first and second.
Okay.
Ena me kire so free. Me nkire nkodu baby na meka say me nkire obiem. Enti pabi ahaban we ye friend no alongo chugui ni fruit ni nie. Me kire fruit no say obia betumi ehunu ntem. Enti ye mo friend no say alongo chugui.
Ye wodin bia as a apre.
Okay, most of friend no apre so.
Ba enkranfo na e kan ala going to green men so ye ka bi.
Ba alongo chugui na very common. Apple bia. Obo say ni hunu dot bia. Ye bia etumi si ho. Enti bebre na be ho.
Sa
say na etie. Eventu screen no so.
That's right.
Baby, uye obi a uto ade uye obi a uye movie uye obi a uye marketing online business uye obi a unu amugu abroche bebre ba obi am fra okra da seji na fa ye bibi uye obi a uye adwuma ma obi o salary kra sa o ye be ma no adani problem uye obi a se sika be ba un page na no ensida na de etu nanamo no de otu u antemo no sara na etu
wo
Oba mo se busia ni nyina obi eni wa bibia kosoma no.
Nko besie.
Wo ye mason ni wo ye carpenter ni. Wo nji contract da by the ya hand to mouth. Wo de bia by the enye se bia wo ni madwuma no ni madwuma no pa. Se obi be ka se Kwame Abrosan ni tina se mame na wo so wo benya bibia frame no unya bi da. Ba be mi kire wade we na so wo ye a. Minua Brana be dia dance here. Ade ehia ni say dance here.
Wo dia ni say wo be kire
obi be kwakọ tra haban we na wo dia share oil mo. Aka kire o say Yesu to me na Yesu oil na di bia to so. Ba mi de mi kire practical no mi fa mi bibia nse. Eni ntina we asefo nyina epem asem.
That's right.
Ahun so to dem kana say. Enti mi kire ade we. Kona kopel le gutu gbe haban we. Ana apre sana mo kano. Ye friend no evo. We no go cross bebre pa ba ko bi wo ho e ye brofo de no nya no bi na meka
we ala go to bi obi anim
ala go to bi ko bi sa obi ano mo ko titi haban no ma ba bi na kope nchini boba no adan nchini ana epomu nchini
yeah
kona kope ala go to bi haban we bebre o pe no bebre a titi ni say fresh one apa good at the same na sang nchini bebre guso na fanso guso na no ano Unno ade we na bi pa anya fruit no mi kire mo se bia mo be ho haban na ebe yuso anya fruit no ba mi need
fruit ne boa ama wahu
adua kro na me ka na asem baby na for ade we na no ano kama
that's right
unno anu yie pa
ebe di aye
na so na be ye brown bia na kokko bi sa wo de hwe nso no go bucket mo na fa nso bi fra
that's right
unya ewo pure honey wo ho a fa kakra fra na fa ko dware de esi gya no so sang sogusubo na sa no anu biem ani nkyene babi na sa ye den na fa dware ade we so obetumi aye wo ye market juma wo to ade wo kejetia wo to ade wo market na bobo kofrodua market be bia wo bia wo ye bia wo di dwa fa de we dware sa continuously for 3 weeks babi se wo ade a wo ton kwa de a wo ntumi nje sika wo be fe papa we say e bia na papa we de ye me babi ade a ye ka say ye di dwa kwa for marketing Udi wenu gusu wia, udwari wia, safa nso gusu na no ano. Follow we the fa dwari biem. Obebi saje papa, how many time dwari? Obebi dwari na no pa ni nwumre bia.
Okay.
What you see? Udwari ni sa, enti unu abako na udwari so be 3 a. Obe do enu atwene. Na wasa for fufuro agum. Na wasa no abie ni nkyene no. Na udi dwari sia, e na udi dwari obo hu sesa yente no. Obetumi ato aso. Obetumi dwari busumi mienu, obetumi dwari busumi baako. Sa ade a ye kase sikasem de minia. So we juma nkwa de a ebebie obi a we galamsey de juma bia we bia enko so hu se sika kwan ade o mi tire obi a we sunsun juma bia we yesi haban wo de haban ye juma tire ade we wa sorry for no mo ye ma wa sorry man nye men fa koji obi sika.
That's right.
Men fa koji obi sika wo de ma mo fa bo mo o bo mo na yeye a o meka asori no.
That's right.
I also didn't make an answer.
Papa, mincha no, wadaroma. Yentwe ne nu an yie. Wo se ye de gu bucket friends ye de gu
that the same
na ye de nchin.
Ai.
Aguso.
Nchin bebre, wo de sanchine no be bia be yan saba ko. E depend the way awo de kukuo na wo be no awom no. E depend the way be ye kese. What you say?
Enti honey no. Ye wo no. Ye dware a ana ye fengu bucket.
Wo ko dware a hwegu nsuo na wo de go bucket no. So be so ne nsuo no. Ahaban de be ka wo da de say no. Enti nsuo na wo de go we no wo ko do dware ho a. Hwe honey no. Honey ya de bia pa bi ewo to me.
Right.
Because mo na omo form ana omo ye honey no. Omo ko tree flower different flowers. Ni omo de no na omo ko tree na omo de ye for you know. What tell me can say? Different flowers. Mo na omo ko tree nsuo. E de be ya wo no. And the wo so ya de be wo to me. And the only one honey and chini kura de dware keke ya pa bi. Nshira na wo akomi dware de bia. O hu say e wo asa wo hoda.
Da bi.
Me di warning chini dware wo hoda bia. And do your beer or man for pay say if you be sure about now when this so and then obi hu we o ba baiwa be ma bi hu when ne obetumi a sure we ase bon nyina or the saka 1 2 3 pe over bia on fa biem we o baiwa who dey amount for be ma talk am microphone no who dey take away fried rice any pizza highest is pizza ye the pizza no more na the saka ye mfio but who pass who fe we come pa ye di profo ko Dubai ye to fie ma omo is legon ye di ade ma omo no wo di ade na wonya take away any pizza all season eno anu no na ya to fanta na coca ka ho eno anu no eno so odin saka ope eno anu fie obiem enti wo obi a wo sa problem we a fa anu going to gwa haban we na no anu na fa dware na me
ye be ka bibia gusu ye dware na na
oh there be haban wo to me nada me catch so be ka bibia so na me ba be chon trauma o ba mpai boye.
That's right.
Ade bia obe ya odi be senya minsa no eye dwuma ntem enti so wo kona so bompa ye gusu so aboni bi anim bo asafo Yehowa din de obo so na asase tumi nyina ra boni nyiri gusu na ka chani tumi enta haban ni chi
right
what you say odi ni tumi ahyem dada ena ade bia la Yakobon bo bia wo grace na afadware odi dware a one obede wadanse ye
okay papa ye kono eyemre no aye bia ne sa ye kono obi ton ade se de wo kano ebe twe edom ebe twe nkrofo am beto na ade ya wo na chese hu hia se so okọ ginro bi
de be she ni be baby we juma for no bia obi o honkra na o ye glass ana be wa fan nkrofo am ye juma ma no ma mo fa bi ndware ka kire omo
okay
bebre na obaka ko employer bi na numi na ba juma ho no ye nto ade ma obi na ye mubre na san nkrofo no so bo so yo bi a obo opa ba juma no enkoso enti wo hu ne mo bo so ntumi pa mo no enti ma mo so ndware bi obo so wa juma no e be gina ye e ma bibia aye kama what you say enti ye beto aso no ye ma nkrofo apia dance ye de nkrofo fra broche ba ani de Yakobon ye wa ha
ye nyame fa so ye no
right enti Sunday bia na ye ya sorry e wa ho water region ho city no sokore bogame wo de ofa ka se wo ba hope wo be du hope akola bia wo be bisa ne se wo ko apostle Ekatso ka se apostle Ekatso na se numi ahoma no ate Yarea humanity, a humanity, Ekatso. The rope has tear, a humanity. And to the obedu for the happy, a collabia driver be about who be our whole city. I'll be saying so called catch hobby. I'm going to
That's right.
What you say, and your numbers no so good screen.
And your numbers no and a good screen. So no. Now, yen share sad dance, dear, and Crawford, almost 2 man among Abba a year than Diamuha, which Apostle Ekatso Ministry, and Yamia Fa Apostle Ekatso so. And nay, I dance here no modi. Yantie, and I see and share, say I dance here who draw we na and watch no. Abusia, Yanemo, ABD and Cra.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Godwin. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian. You know, immediately I entered to sit, he mentioned the name. So I was shocked. So he mentioned the name. I didn't say anything. He repeated that name and asked me, do I know who have this name? I said, yes, that's just my immediate younger brother. I was surprised.
Wow.
So he now said something. So concerning that my brother, I said, yes. I was shocked because what he's talking about was exactly what is in line between me and that my younger brother.
Wow.
And he now tell me what I should be expecting. You know, he tell me what I should be. All of a sudden, I was filled with smiles because, you know, I went there with too much worry. But when he, you know, mentioned name and goes straight to the point, talk about point, I started smiling.
Wow. So that burden has been lifted already.
I'm telling you. So, and he gave me full assurance that definitely I'm coming back for testimony. What I would tell anybody is that there is no need of speculations. Just come. God is here. And despite, as in, the apostle is so much loaded. To my own, I saw that spiritually he's loaded. And despite how much he's loaded, he's still humble. Very down to earth someone that, and if you are with, you feel at home. You see, I've been to places, but I don't want to mention names. I've been to places. So my advice to those who are probably speculating or thinking something is, come and see things by yourself. Indeed, when he said that he is a practical apostle, indeed, come and you see that indeed, you will see the practical. It's not you will see face to face. Yes, you see, I saw and I believe.
Yaira. I came from Hawaii. During the consultation section, he mentioned certain names and referenced something to me 2 years back.
2 years?
Yes.
And what he said about
some
that?
specific events, something that happened, is some kind of a secret something.
But he was able to point it out to you?
Yes.
Wow. And how did you feel about that?
I felt I'm at the right place because once he'd been able to identify that being the root of why certain things keep reoccurring, I feel there is a solution to the problem why I am here. Yes, because he dived into some things that I was amazed about.
Okay.
I wasn't so surprised because I know he's capable. He's a spiritual man, so yes. He didn't just look at the problem and said, okay, you have prayed for you, go. He's given me a direction to go and be my own liberator.
Wow.
To go and work on it. As the direction he's giving me. And I think not just this one, my first time viewing his post was a teaching on the fertility leave.
Okay.
And I take a bold step to start the direction. And I started seeing things in my dream.
Wow.
So I had the courage that upon reaching him and having one-on-one encounter with him, I know the result will be dope. Okay, so my kind of advice to the viewers all around the world is this place. I'm not sure it's a ground for money making. No, because I've roamed to places before.
Wow.
Even the water you people gave us today for free.
Yes.
I know some places just a drop you pay money.
Before you get
I've been to places that consultation is 2,000.
Wow.
That even there is no solution. But this one, they are giving it out freely.
Wow.
So come and be blessed to be a blessing to others. It's
God
a
bless you
solution
so
ground.
So please, what's your name and where are you coming from?
My name is Kwame. I'm coming from Accra. Okay, a friend actually mentioned Apostle Ekatso to me, And then he actually recommended, he sent me some videos of his, and I started following him, watching most of his videos on YouTube. And then I just made up my mind that no, this is the way to go. And then I decided to come and visit him today.
Okay, so what's that direction that you did for the first time? Because you are saying your friend introduced certain direction videos to you. Yes. Were you able to do some?
Yes, I did a few of them, and I really saw some results, because I realized that a lot of some of these men of God will come and then will tell you that do this, do that, put this and this together, and then maybe they will leave one item and then ask you to call them, contact them. But in the case of Apostle, almost all the videos I watched, nothing like that. He will give the direction freely. Yeah. So I did a few of them, and then I really was happy with them, and I saw that no, instead of doing, let me get to the man of God himself, and then for
okay, so your friend first of all sent a video to you. Yes. You went straight to Apostle Ekatso social media handles. Yes. You followed up and do some of the directions, and it worked for you. Yes. That's the main reason why you want to come and see the man himself.
Exactly.
Because once you have been able to do direction that you don't know him, you have been able to do his direction, and it has worked for you. Yes. So you are here to see him
directly. Exactly.
So have you seen him?
Yes, I've seen him, and I've seen him.
Okay. So when you sat down with him, what was the first thing that Apostle said to you?
Well, he just welcomed me, and then he asked of my name. I mentioned my name. Then he started, trying to look into things. I was just quiet, and for the first time in my life, I'm over 50 years now, but Apostle told me things nobody, except my mother, nobody has ever told me that before.
Okay, so when you sat down with Apostle, he was able to come out with certain revelation. Yes. That it's only your mom.
Yes.
That is preview to that information.
Exactly, because it has to do with my birth and the circumstances at my birth, and that's what I said. It's only my mother who understands and who mentioned some of those things to me. So I was just looking at him dumbfounded. I was just confused looking at him. Yes.
Wow. So you being somebody visiting us for the first time, sat with Apostle. He was able to go straight to the family, to your childbirth era, and be able to come out with certain revelation. At that point in time, what was running through your mind?
Really, I didn't know whether I was sitting before an oracle or a human being. Really, I was just really confused. Not only that, he told me things about myself. I also have children, and just one particular child of mine, it's just a carbon copy of me. And he said things about this chap. I can't explain. Words cannot explain that.
Let's zoom into it one after the other to motivate somebody watching us. Okay. So, by the way, what exactly did Apostle tell you about your birth? And secondly, what did Apostle said about that special child of yours that really marvels you?
First of all, about my birth. My mother had challenges of birth. So children come and then they go. At a point, she even had twins, and one of them went and then left with the other. Between the twin and myself, there were about 3 or 4 who came and left. So when I was born, really, I was parceled and packaged and put onto a refuse dump. This is what I'm saying, that it is only my mother.
So Apostle was able to tell you this?
I'm telling you, that's what I said. I didn't know what I was with an oracle or a human being, or I didn't was called spirit. I didn't know. So and somebody had to buy me.
You were parceled into a
just like they did to Moses in the Bible. Wow. I was parceled and put on a refuse dump, and then a woman, a neighbor within there, came to buy me, and then handed over to my mother. And then within that period, there was a miracle that happened. This lady who bought me, son was epileptic. That very day, my mother told me that the epilepsy never came back. These were mysteries that is only known to me and my mother, who told me that.
Seriously, some of these things, but as soon as you sat with Apostle, Apostle were able to tell you like a story, a movie.
Yes. Initially, I was confused because I don't know. My mother is no more. But
by the way, have you ever discussed some of these things with some of the church, the pastors?
No, I don't. Because if you are a man of God, really, and you're really a really man of God, You should be able to tell the mysteries of people. I didn't tell Apostle anything. I've met a number of men of God. I've done a lot of direction people have given me, but nobody has ever been able to come closer, not even very, very close to what Apostle told me today.
Right. These are some of the things that when people hear or see, they'll be like, are they is it a plan thing? Are you planning to, convince people to come to Apostle? Is that something that you want to do?
Oh, not at all. I always, you see, God has not been unfair to me. I mean, in a society, really, I don't lack. I'm able to take care of my family very well.
So nobody can pay you to do
No, not at all. Nobody
can. Also haven't bribe you to do
No. I mean, society, this is why I decided to grant this interview, because I want to motivate people to see that regardless of the challenges they have, God has anointed people in this life who can help them, take them out of their problems.
One of them is Apostle Ekatso.
Apostle Ekatso. And I will recommend, I have even traveled to Nigeria before, my brother. Nobody has told me that before. So, I mean, I don't see why somebody should bribe me. What money can you give me? I don't lack that. I'm not that kind of. So God has actually blessed me. The way I operate in society, I'm not the kind of people somebody can bribe. But I think that what I've experienced today, I'm sure other people in society like my type or even beyond me are facing such challenges, and I recommend that they come to see Apostle Ekatso.
Great. So this is one of them.
Yes.
So let's zoom into your child that you really like.
Yes.
That your photocopy.
Yes.
So what did Apostle actually said about your child that you think, wow, this man, is he a real human being?
Yeah. The reason why I said that was, I don't know what I was dealing with, the spirit or human being was that, or an oracle. He mentioned the name of my son, his first name.
Wow. As we start with him.
He said, who is so and so? And I said, oh, it's my third born. So what? Wow. Then I looked around to see whether, but of course my phone was not with me. I had not discussed with anybody. He mentioned the name of my son and some of the difficulties that the chap is going through. And it is me and the boy who know, and his two siblings who know. Yeah. So, and I just told him something that is happening right now as we are talking this month. And it's not that this is month of birth, actually. And he just told me one or two things that I can do to be able to revert. But, of course, he told me that this child is my carbon copy. The kind of, in the amount of children that I have, this child I should really put my eyes on him properly. Yes, and I'm really encouraged. Yes.
Wow. It's amazing to hear some of these things coming from somebody like you. And so now, somebody is watching you for the first time. And you have heard this revelation, this deep secret that Apostle were able to come out with as soon as you sat with him, that you have confirmed is 100% true. Let me give you this opportunity to talk to your people, talk to somebody watching you. What exactly are you going to tell them? Because somebody wish to be here. Somebody's having all what it takes to come here, but just, I'll come tomorrow, I'll come the next day and all that. What are you telling those people concerning what you've seen, you've heard today?
What I can say is that it's not late. And wherever you are in this world, distance is not a barrier. I would recommend that whatever problems you are going through, whether you are in the country or outside the country, look out for Apostle Ekatso. Your problems, God will use him to solve your problems for you. Just as he has the mysteries of my life that he has revealed this evening to me, I think that your problem may not be like mine. Probably your problems may not be big as mine, or your problem may be bigger than mine. Whatever your problems, I believe that in Ghana we are lucky to have a man of God like Apostle Ekatso. And I will recommend, I will encourage anybody going through any kind of spiritual problem or even physical problem, you try and speak to the apostle of God. He will come to your help. I will say that he's called and anointed by God to serve humanity. I did not know Peter. I did not know Paul. I did not know other people that God had worked to, other prophets of God. But I have seen Apostle Ekatso.
You have witnessed the power of God,
in his life. And I can tell you that it can only be God. He's been called by God, and he's doing the work of God. He didn't take anything from me. He just did that. I didn't ask me to put any money down. When I just greeted him and sat down, he asked my name, then he started talking. So I think that this is a man of God, a special man of God, and I think that we should all pray for him, that the anointing of God will continue to be great in his life, and all who have problems should try and look for Apostle Ekatso, and their problems will be resolved.
Deɛ na yɛ ka no saa no fa number no na wo de frɛ apostle o nipa bi a o nipa homre pa ɛno nti wa kyerɛ we for free enkonkɔgye aduro bia ɛmfa me share enei wadwuma a wo yɛ nim ebe wiase na ɛde ɔsɛyɛ ana abrɔ wei ɛhaban wei ɛyɛ ade a Nyankopɔn na abɔ ala guntugu ya haban enei ɔsɛ no a fa dware fankyin ɛne yɛ wo ka ho fa dware na wo ahwɛ se yɛ ma meto ade na abusua Apostle Ekatso ne ne sin konwa yɛ di nkomo ɛwɔ dwumadi a yɛato ne din ɛyɛ sunsun mu emre yɛbɛsa ba bio ɛde afoforo ɛso ɛde ama wo yɛda ase bye bye.